So I'm gonna react to this video. Let me look a little better.
Hello guys, welcome to Akivia's Hall YouTube channel, or if I am going to post this on my podcast called That's So Akivia. Hopefully I do both. But in the meantime, today we are going to be talking about Ally Carter. If you do not know who Ally Carter is, I'm going to sum it up in a way where I would just say that she is a trafficked victim that was in and out of the CPS system, that has been a victim of. Okay, so I tried to be very careful about what I said in this video, so you can see me kind of having a hard time with trying to speak thoroughly and flowfully without getting caught up. But if you would just look her up, you will see all of the different sexual assault, traumatic events that she bring to the surface with dealing with certain politicians and celebrities and just your average day-to-day people. But that's basically what all I was saying. But again, I don't want to say anyone's name or anyone in particular. So let's just roll with this. Numerous well-known celebrities. Okay, if you will look up Ally Carter on YouTube or TikTok or even Facebook, Telegram, or Instagram, numerous videos will show up of her and her story, what she's been through, documents to prove about what she's talking about is to be true. Ally Carter is, I would say, one of my favorite angels on this earth, honestly. Not even a person. She's not even like my favorite person. She is literally an angel. Okay, she's one of my favorite angels that I will love to one day do a nice tribute for her within my clothing line. But with that being said, yes, just please look up Ally Carter and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. She talks about the tunnels, just numerous things that you guys will see coming within my clothing line. She talks about like the sacrifices and just the gruesome acts that they do and place upon these innocent children. Okay, but today we're more so not just gonna be, we're not really gonna be talking about just Ally Carter today. We're going to be talking about the problem that comes with victims such as Ally Carter and the hardships that they face whenever things come to light. So I'm going to be reacting to her biological mother coming forth with certain information about Ally Carter. I haven't watched the full thing, but I watched a little bit of it to make me pause and go, you know what? I think that this is really meant for YouTube right now.
Yes, I'm the mother of 6 daughters. Tori is one of them.
Interesting. So can I ask you, how long has it been since you seen or been around your daughter?
Well, Tori was a problem teenager. She wanted to do things her way when she reached a certain age. And I haven't seen Tori since 16.
If it's not too personal to ask, can I ask why she wasn't allowed to be back at the house?
Just a little side note, Ally does talk about certain things that her mom allowed to happen to Ally, such as one time she was being sexually assaulted by a man that was in the household and her mother knew, and her mother also would give her things to make it easier for the person to sexually assault Ally, if you get what I mean. There's a video that's out there that's like that Ally Carter explains. So, like I said, if you guys would just look up Allie Carter and see like the documentations that she has provided over time of what has happened to her, you know, I really don't care about what this mom is talking about on this. I really don't care. I'm already not caring.
It's not a matter of her not allowing to be back at my home. Tori caused a lot of issues where she lied, like she's lying right now on this social media. I would drop Tori off at school. Tori would go into the school and horrifically lie on me like she's doing right now, to where CPS would visit my home. She lied so bad where they came and took 4 of my children away from me for 6 days.
Can I ask, like, what was that about? Like, what reason did she have to do that?
Because I was a strict parent. She wasn't allowed to hang out in the streets, and she wanted to mingle with the wrong type of kids that were in foster homes, which were my neighbors. And there was just things that she was not allowed to do. And she just became out of control. The behavior, I can't even tell you where it came from. It could have possibly came from her going to school with a lot of foster care kids. That's where I believe a lot of this came from. Shelly Carter was visiting the foster home that was next door to me. And I believe that's how Tori connected with her.
Yeah, I was just sitting there thinking for a second. So you say that the people next door, that's, literally where Shelly was going to, but somehow she managed then to link with your daughter.
Yeah, I believe Shelly Carter. I was told by a lot of the kids that Tori was socializing with from school that Shelly Carter used to hang around the school because she was some type of counselor. She was working some type of position with a place called Safe House in Riverside County. And that's when I first met Shelly. It's always going to be open. I need you to come home. I need you to get to a doctor's. I need you to get some blood work done. I need your system flushed out. I need you to get some mental health so you can get better. Because you got your 30s now, baby. You can live your 30s happy and healthy. All you got to do is come home. That's all you got to do. I'm here for you. Your dad is here for you. I'm going to be meeting with him this week. We are here for you. Your sisters want you to come home. You have a beautiful nephew. You have a family that loves you. It is time to come home. And I know I could tell that you are tired of the bullshit. Do not take no more drugs that she gives you, Tori. Do not take any more. Don't take any more meds. All you got to do is run and get to a phone and call me, and I promise you I'll be there. I promise you. All I want you to do is get away from this bitch so you can get home. Hey, for all you that wanted to see my face, here I am. Tori, I want you to come home. I want you to get better. Shelly is a predator. She does not love you. And I know you could tell that. You are not safe. You are not healthy. I need you to come home. Wanting to, but I had to let her go. I had to let her go. I'm a single parent now, and I was a single parent then. And I couldn't let myself go when I got more than one child. I had more than Tori. But I have enough strength now. I have it now. Whether I got it now or not, I am going to try to save my daughter. And I'm not here. I don't owe nobody on here no explanation. Why now? It's not a question of why now. The thing is, right now, I need to get my daughter.
Okay. There was literally just gonna be like 50 more seconds left, but this is what I can say. Do you guys see the way her eyes were? It was like, she was like, come home. You're safe. I need you home now. Stop taking the drugs and just come home. I miss you so much. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. That's giving soon as you come to this house, like I'm going to kill you. Like soon as you come here, I will have like something set up with the people that have been trying to take you out, with the people that have done MK Ultra on you. Oh, are you guys with me now? I'm going to have them link up with me so we can take you out, so we can take you down. If she was even that stupid, which Allie isn't. She's far from stupid. And honestly, shut the f up. Look, yes, I've had my fair share of dabblings with CPS only once, because something really did traumatic happen to my baby when she had turned literally 2 months old. Like she was right at the mark. Like literally when it happened, she was like 3 days away from being 2 months old, and something very, very, very traumatic has happened to my baby, to the point where yes, CPS was involved. But you know, little side note, we'll just say what exactly happened, and I'll explain the story if I need to elaborate on it a little bit furthermore. But basically, she was in the bed and she fell out the bed. And no, it wasn't nothing that I did. Somebody else was in the bed. That's all I'm going to say. But yes, something very traumatic did happen to my baby, and TPS was involved, and they did a thorough check, to the point where they were telling me, hey, you know, stop feeling like a shitty mom that this happened. You're a good mom. Dead ass. Like, again, documentations. That's why my baby's not taken away right now, and she's still with me to this day, because they genuinely saw that it was an accident. But they were just telling me, you know, it's not your fault. You know, these things happen all the time. Not that it makes it okay, but these things happen all the time. Like, you're good. You know, you've done other preventative measures. And the thing was that with my baby, I would always have her in a crib unless I was breastfeeding. So that's why she was in the bed. And how she, I hate even saying it, how she even fell out of the bed was, I had her on her bobby, this little breastfeeding pillow thing or whatever. She was in the middle of the bed, and I just got done breastfeeding, and usually I would just like burp her, and after I burped her, then I would let her, you know, just chill on the bobby until I don't know, like got done peeing. That was like, or well, no, not even pooping, just peeing and washing my hands and coming back. So yes, so I went to the restroom, peed, boom. What happened? Again, like I said, not going to say any names, but the other person that was in the bed accidentally pushed her off. And they did it while they were sleeping. So, look, I don't give a fuck. There's probably going to be some people in the comments, oh my God, why would you do your baby like that? Da, 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 da. Like I said, I'm not going into fucking details because it's not about that. But what I am saying is that they did a thorough ass check, measurements and all, the height of the bed, the type of wood floor it was, like the positions that we were in. Like, they did a thorough ass check, to the point where they said that she was okay to still be with me. Now, sometimes do CPS be tripping? Yes, I've seen several cases where sometimes CPS will take kids if they didn't want to give them a certain vaccination, because it was medical abuse. So that's what I'm saying, that yes, sometimes the system is fucked up, but the amount of documentations that has been presented from Allie Carter of the things that have happened to her growing up, it's safe to say, ma'am, you are a shitty mom. And even if there was no documentations, the way that her story has never changed, you are a shitty mom. You should go to hell internally. You deserve to get karma. This is coming out in the in the numerology year of number 8. Karma. This is your karma. You need to get bashed. You need to get your ass jumped and then some. You're like, I hate that this happens to a lot of victims where they come out and they try to present their stories. And the main person that should be on their side should be their mother. But sadly, her mother was the one that was encouraging the sexual assault to happen to her, sadly. And it just breaks my heart because I know how tiring it is to scream to people, you know, that you love or don't even love, hey, this happened to me, and to have people sit here and not back you up, especially the one that should be loving you the most. And at this point, I'm like Allie Carter. I don't give a anymore. It's about the kids. You pedophiles out there. You guys. Like, honestly, I hate pedos. That's gonna be a goddamn shirt that I'm gonna be wearing. I hate pedos. Pedos are icky. Pedos make me gag. And not in that way. In the way where, like, you're just so disgusting. Like, I'm so sick and tired of people coming for victims like this. Guys, celebrities had their hands on Allie Carter. Like, your government officials have had their hands on Allie Carter. Not all of them, but some of them. Like, your next door neighbor could have probably touched Allie Carter, just an innocent kid you don't know. Not only is it higher up people, but it's also just your everyday lawyers, doctors, nurses that are partaking in satanic rituals, that are hurting kids. It's about the kids. Wake up. Listen. They're still going on. The biggest currency is not just people, it's kids. The biggest currency is kids. They need us right now. Just listen. Repost what you can repost. Talk if you can talk. If you have a voice, use a voice. If you have hands, use your hands to create something to get the attention towards the kids. Shame on you. LaRonda, her name is LaRonda Outlaw. I hope I'm saying that right, but shame on you. You are a disgusting human being. Not even human being at that. You know what? You are a disgusting demon in a human vessel. Guys, you need to wake up right now. They're not coming just for our men. They're not coming just for our women. They're not coming for just you being black or white or Asian or Polynesian. No. They are coming for our kids. It's the kids. You want to know how you can hurt God? Hurt a kid. You want to know how you can get to the pain of a goddess / God? Access the kid. Kids, children, they are the closest thing to God. They are the closest thing to source, because before they are polluted from this evil, demonic, satanic world, they are nothing but pureness. They are nothing but light. They are nothing but love. They don't know what hate is. They don't know what fear is until we install those things into our children, until we program our children with those aspects. They are the closest thing to God. And that is why these demons just want the light of them to feel something. They can't feel anything because they're no longer able to access source. They have no permission, no keys, no guidance, no phone call to pick up to talk to God. But that is their fault. I don't give a fucking, nor do I feel bad that you can't access God. That is on you. I mean, look at the reason why you can't access God. Instead of these demons owning up to the things that they know are wrong to do, say, and think, they rather sit in that demonic force field and consume it more and more and more, to the point of where they let it overtake it. And what I mean by take it, I mean the driver who's driving their vessel. They let it take over their soul. And they just sit in and say, this is me now. They give full permission to the demon, to the devil. That's the only reason why they just cannot access God, is because they gave permission to them. They gave permission to the darkness. Well, not even just the darkness. They gave permission to evil. If you gave permission to God to take over, watch how your life will be. Watch the things that will come towards you. Watch the opportunities that will be seeking you out. If you just answer that phone call to God, you will endure everything that you need and want that is good for you. But they don't think like you and I, because they are not like us. They're not like us. They're not like us. They're not like us. Seriously. You guys need to listen. There's hidden tunnels underneath schools, underneath certain celebrities' homes. There's tunnels underneath Walmart, underneath subways, like underneath stadiums, allegedly. There are just a lot of things that are hidden, that are coming to the surface, that they don't want coming to the surface, but it has to. And in order for the children of God to win this war, we must stand up for his children, for her children. We must stand up for them. We must speak. It is not, like I said, about being a Democrat or Republican. It is about the kids. It is about the sex trafficking victims that started off as kids in the industry and even outside of the industry, and that were taken fully advantage of. Some that did not make it. Some that did make it, but are still enduring the pain and the after effects, to the point where they can't even function in society anymore. Or if they are functioning in society, they're scared to speak out because of backlash or in death threats from these politicians, from the government officials, from the lawyer, from that doctor. Or they have spoken up and have got exiled. And even the ones that haven't went through that trauma themselves and try to speak up for the other victims that have, Isaac Crappy, they were exiled. Guys, this is deeper than Jeffrey Epstein. This is deeper than Pizzagate. Oh, it's so much deeper. It's so much deeper. I hope you guys really listen to this video. And like I said, this video was just to raise awareness, to Allie Carter. I've been wanting to do a video on her, but I just haven't. This video is for that. And this video is for her to let her know that I have your back. And I love you. And no, I may not know you, but I genuinely fucking love you, girl. And I mean that shit. Like, I can't wait. I don't know what I'm going to come up with you, come up for you, come up within my clothing line for you. But it's going to be amazing. I'm going to think of something. You deserve to be heard. You deserve to have justice. And every kid that is out there deserves to get the justice that they have been prolonging for or couldn't make it at this time being to get that justice. But they are here spiritually. And oh, baby, I'm going to fight for you guys. I'm going to raise as much awareness as I can for you guys, and that is a promise. We will be seen. We will be heard. And no, I haven't went through as much trauma as Allie by far. But I've been through enough sexually, mentally, emotionally, and physically to know of how damaging it could be to be corrupted, especially by the ones that you loved and trusted at a very young age. Even if you're older, even like I said, if you're older. And I stand with you guys. I stand with Allie Carter. This video is about her and also to raise awareness of how disgusting people can be when you try to bring the truth to the light. These people act like sheep, but they are only wolves in sheep clothing. Do not be fooled. Don't be so quick to just take up for the person that has caused the harm and pain. I'll give you a little backstory. One day I'll do a full video on it. When I had finally decided to go to the police station to put my stepdad behind bars for the things that he did to me when I was younger, not only was everybody turning against me, but I was getting so many text messages of, hey, you're messing up this man's life. You're a liar. He didn't do anything to you. How come you're blasting his name on social media saying that he did X, Y, and Z to you? Do you know he can get killed? You're not thinking about his life. Him. Fuck him. And fuck every pedophile out there. And fuck the ones that take up for them. And fuck the ones that still support them and still talk to them. You guys. Because you know why? Let that shit happen to you and see how the fuck you will feel. Or let that happen to one of your children and see how you feel. It is about being righteous. It is about owning up to your mistakes. It is about stepping into the power of truth. It is about owning the choices that you have made, or owning up to the choices that you have made in the process of allowing other people to place harm on your children or child. It is about being with God, divinely grounded in God. And if you can't do that, then you are a coward. It is nothing wrong with us truth seekers and truth tellers. What is wrong is the motherfuckers that think that, oh, I'm untouchable. No one can touch me. Not even God. Who is God? The ones that mock God. It is something wrong with you sickos. I mean, a hit dog would holler, huh? Oh, me, no. It was her. It was him. Do you not know what I was going through? Do you not know the pain that I have endured? I'm not a bad mom. I'm not a bad dad. Yeah, I knew, or I didn't know, but I found out and still didn't do anything. But oh, please, me, no, I can't. Get the fuck out of here. Honestly, it's like, who the fuck let all the mental patients out the hospital? Okay? And was like, oh, you're fine. And then was just like, oh, we're just going to let them just go out into the world and become politicians and procreate with other people. And the ones that aren't meant to be into the hospital, you guys go into the mental hospital because something is wrong with you. You're the crazy one. You're the crazy one. Yeah, it's you. Beware. Beware of those people. And why now, after all these years talking about, oh, but don't say why now, why now? Yeah, no, why now? Why now do you want to talk about it? Why now? LaRonda? All I have to say is this. We're not the crazy ones. At all. And for the ones that say, oh, MK Ultra isn't real, you're going to look fucking stupid pretty soon. The ones that sit here and say, oh, tunnels underneath the ground isn't real, you're going to look stupid pretty soon. For all the ones that sit here and say, well, there's no real proof, you're going to look stupid pretty soon. Because here's the thing. Instead of you just wanting to be in La La Land, snap out of it real quick for me. Snap out of it. You want to know why? Because if you are still delusional about those things, then you aren't going to make it. And what do I mean by that? Is because, there is a war that has already begun. Ooh, it was already in place. And like it or not, you are going to see the effects of this war that is going on. You're thinking physical. Whole time it's spiritual. Then it's going to manifest physical. And if you don't catch up now as to what is happening in the spiritual realm, then you will be shit out of luck when it manifests physically and you have nothing. For the ones that know exactly what I'm talking about. Preparation. Growing food. Even though I know that gets so fucking annoying. Hell, I haven't even grown my own food yet. Have I studied? Yes. Do I have all the do I have all the charts of the fruits and vegetables that I want to grow? Yes. Have I looked it up how to grow it? Yes. Have I wrote down recipes on when I grow it, how to extract certain stuff so I can do X, Y, and Z? Yes. Have I bought books about how to grow shit and which herbs to do for which disease that comes upon in this lifetime if it so ever has to happen? Yes, I've done that. Now the second part is just growing a shit. But I've done the study for it. So all I'm just saying is, please, for the ones that think that this is just something so outrageous or something weird or cuckoo, or you just don't want to hear it because that's going to ruin my day, you're the problem. Now, I don't know how God would say to solve it. I think God would say, oh, just give him a chance, like, let's teach him a lesson here and there, or, like something like that. But me, on the other hand, I'm like, just get rid of him. Like, what the fuck? Like, bye. Saranara. Like, drop y'all asses off to fucking Mars or some shit. Jupiter. Have anybody like heard about how like Jupiter is? Like how it's all like da-na-na-na, like metal, like rock metal, like the sound waves or frequencies. I think that is like, no, that's Saturn. Oh my God, Saturn. Oh Jesus, yeah. I think Saturn is the scary one. Wouldn't want to be there. But yes. But I love you, Allie Carter. I stand with you and I stand with the kids. I love you guys. Bye.